It's a Behemoth King. I really hope I don't lose at this fight because, frankly,
Yuna!
we've been dying a fair amount.
Bring it, beefsteak.
Beefsteak, see? Waka said that in the previous game. They hated each other so much at one point. I haven't saved for ages. In fact, since the start of the recording, I don't think. So it would really suck. All right. Yuna, hold on. Don't attack. Okay, Yuna, cure yourself up. Riku, Blizzaga, Pain, attack. All right, that's okay. Oh, no, she needs an... Okay, that's fine. So she will just Wartara for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to Turbo Ether. I think this is the first of the series that I'm going to use. We're going to Turbo Ether Riku. Now she's got it. She can Fire Aga. As long as Riku doesn't get attacked, we should be okay. Because we can spam a lot of damage out. In the meantime, Yuna can cure herself. She still needs it. If she had Cura or Curaga, if we'd actually used the class throughout the rest of the game, I'm sure we'd be in a good place right now. Can you chain that? No. There's the attack on Riku. We need a quick heal there. Straight away. This is the first actually more involved fight I think we've seen in a long while. Now, Behemoth, as you remember from the previous game, cast Meteor when they die, which is pretty scary. What we do have the advantage of right now, though, is an incredibly durable healer in Yuna. So we don't have to worry too much. I just wonder how much health he's got. Probably not too many tens of thousands, right? That should be a chain there. Nice. 3,000 Fire Aga. That's great.
Well done, please.
Keep the cures coming. More attacks on the back of stuff from Pain. Oh my god, I may as well just hold X right now. I'm so scared of what he's casting. That's Mighty Guard. And again, what a White Mage could actually do at this point is could Dispel, right? That is still a part of White Mage, but we don't have it unlocked. So instead what I'm going to do is go into Yuna's inventory, and in her pockets she should find... Man, we could just throw a Star Curtain at ourselves and just he'd start reflecting all of himself. That'd be really good. We should have a Dispel mote or something. Dispel mote. Man, we don't have any. What? Maybe we should throw like a candle, not candle of light. What was that? A poison fang at him. See if... Look at the Mighty Guard. That's insane. That is too much. I want to dispel it. All right, fine. We can't. Okay, instead, what I do think I want to do, since she has to resort to this, is we're going to throw a Lunar Curtain at ourselves just to reduce magic damage in case he does cast Meteor, because I have no idea. Mighty Guard suggests he's lower on health, at least. He's becoming more evasive. There's a cast.
Well done,
I'm sure that's not going to save Riku's life, but if it's enough to save Pain's... Oh, is that it? There you go. And we learn Cura. Oh, there's Meteor. Please don't kill us. Please, that would be wonderful if you didn't kill us. Okay, good. It's just as weak as Choco Meteor, it seems. Even Riku survived. Nice. I'm so excited to show you guys all the places. Ah. I swear to God, we're just going to go cutscene in a second. There's going to be so little fighting. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of our classes there. Or our new ones-ish. I really need to show Pain on Berserker. Anyway, there you go. We scored the Valiant Luster Garment Grid. Very little dialogue there. Seems a bit slapped in. No worries, dudes.
He says there's another hole by the tower.
Think it's connected to the others?
I don't think there's a faith here.
Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Man, I love that cutscene.
We going in?
Oh my god, okay, fine, yeah, let's go in the hole, let's do it.
Aw.
I do want that chest. Come on, Riku, in we go. Now, there was no faith here, but what about the water summon from the previous game, huh? I love that dialogue. They didn't have to do that dialogue at all. And so, welcome to the Maths Cave. Our first visit here, though, I never actually play tested this, so hopefully we're okay. I still have the charm bangle on. Let's just get going, shall we? I really want to save. Oh, God. Our first visit here is going to be fairly basic, and we won't have to worry too much, I would really hope. But there's a lot of walls here, and I'm just so not ready to show this off properly. Look at these huge long hallways. This is like a crazy maze, but with the help of the minimap, you can see that it's pretty basic to get there to where we need to go, which is just around this corner. Why would Riku not want to come here, though? I don't really know. We'll have to see. I mean, surely she likes the Albed Lightning Rod Towers, no? But yeah, this is the other dungeon. I didn't actually anticipate us getting here so quickly. All right, so we want to come through here, and it's conveniently open for us. And then we want to come towards the camera. And then we want to go still towards the camera. And it's being deceptive. And we run all the way to the end. And who's that over there? Oh, I think I could just about see him. Guys, I used to play this game called Might and Magic 6, right? And it used to be full of dungeons that were long corridors like this. It totally reminds me of that. But look! Oh my god, guys, that's Sid. I mean, we can clearly all see right now. Don't forget, Sid was here in the Thunder Plains. And funnily enough, I would love to... well, we'll talk to him first. We'll talk to him first.
Vitron!
Howdy.
Hey, you all right?
Howdy? What howdy? What the heck are you doing?
I found a hole, so I decided to explore it. Call it curiosity.
Is that why you've basically done nothing all game?
But this place is swarming with fiends. I can't get out. Do Pop a favor and show him the way out of here.
All right, bro, we can do that.
Ow, 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 ow. Must have pulled something.
Oh, you are so lame.
Why are you so
Who's
mean
gonna
about your
carry him?
father?
Hey, let a man keep his pride.
Got a better idea?
Well, how about this? Make your old man proud and scrap that thing.
Oh, gods. What is this? Another boss fight in a row. I completely forgot about this boss fight. If I die now, I will not be happy. All right, before we get into this, I do just want to show you guys something. So up until this point in the game, Sid has had basically no role. Let's be honest. He's become a terrible, terrible, terrible character. Really not that interesting. But from this point on, he's going to become a bit more interesting, as you can see. But here's something that's even weirder, all right? If you don't have a problem with him in Zanarkand in Chapter 1, why would he ever come to the Thunder Plains? I don't know, right? But check out this video that I never knew, right? This is what I found on my Chaos file in Chapter 3 of when you go to the Thunder Plains. Look at how weird this cutscene is. It makes no sense.
Sid?
These darn blasted things are ruining my business. At this rate, who knows when we'll be able to rebuild home?
Well, for now, why don't you join us on the airship?
You really mean it? Nah, forget it. I'm not so down on my luck that I need help from you kids.
Well, there you have it. Let's go.
This isn't like him.
Well, he and brother have put each other through an awful lot.
And so I actually have an awful lot to talk about here with this fight. I did not realize he was going to be coming this quickly. This fight is the Machina Panzer, of course, an enemy we've seen a couple of times already in the game. But what you may notice is these Watcher things. Now, starting on Chapter 3, these guys started appearing in battles with us, and I said, oh, these are a bit of a mystery. We'll figure out what's going on. This is going to be answered now. What happens with these Watchers is when they see you use an ability, they're going to lock it out of they're going to stop you being able to cast that ability ever again during this fight, okay? So what you want to do is kill them as quickly as possible. The Watcher A stop will lock out any offensive moves you use, except auto attacks. Watcher S will stop special moves, I guess? I don't know. And Watcher R, I think, is restorative moves or something. But we need to destroy all of these as quickly as possible, because if you keep using abilities while they're up in this fight, your abilities will continue to be diminished. And even better, that counts for all the Watchers in the entire game. So all the Watchers that have been watching you since Chapter 3, if you just ignored them and just kept doing stuff, every time it says transmitting log, that makes this fight harder and harder and harder. I genuinely didn't think this was going to come right now. Completely slipped my mind. So what we're going to do is we're going to multicast Fire Aga and hope Riku can kill all of them at once. And then with Yuna, we're very quickly going to try and cast Shell on everyone. There we go. They're all dead. Good. And Pain can start doing her regular attacks. Yuna actually has Cura now, which is pretty good. He just casts Thundaga on himself to heal himself, which is pretty terrifying. Let's see if he absorbs all elements, shall we? If he does, then we'll swap Riku to something else. But now Yuna can start multicasting. That really wasn't much damage. Fortunately, Pain does still have the garment grid on that allows her to use her warrior stuff even while in Dark Knight. And what she's going to do then is mental break it, hopefully, so that Riku starts doing more damage in the future. We'll try Blizzaga. I don't know whether water would be the better option here. I'm not sure. Again, he's got Shell on him. I would love to have had D-Spell at this point. Maybe I should have done more grinding off screen. You guys might see there's a small break in the series coming up. I'm really not sure. Was he immune to that, by the way? I couldn't tell. I didn't see. You might find that there's a small break just because I've got so much grind and so many things I want to do before we get too late. We'll try a delay buster at least. There's a Cura. What we can do as well with Yuna is throw a... not a Lunar Curtain, but the Protect one. We'll put Protect on our entire team as well. There we go with Riku again. It looks like we're okay. Don't forget that putting Shell on the entire team isn't necessarily good. As you can see, it's actually reducing the amount that Yuna can heal us all for. Yuna, who doesn't have magic-based stuff equipped particularly outside of White Mage, she's mostly going for the health on herself. So yeah, we'll throw a Light Curtain.
Forecast.
And maybe a Stark Curtain in the future as well. Darkness. Sacrifice health to damage all enemies. We'll just use that with Pain. Might be worth using. Again, she's not going to lose health. I do want to show the Ragnarok combo off, but we may have to wait for Charon first. And so far, the Panzer doesn't seem to be doing too much damage. Not through the Protect and the Shell. Like 5 per hit. That's not nothing too crazy. But yeah, so it's basically just all Machina related. It's weird that you've got like Sid and Albed super involved with this. But yeah. So let's kill him. Keep going with the Curas. They could have reused some of Yuna's FFX dialogue as a White Mage. I think that would have been cool. Here's Sorcery Ray. This one's pretty deadly. Oh, okay. It is multi-hit, but he just hit our squishiest person with it and didn't manage to kill her. So I'm pretty sure we're okay. I'm just going to hold X.
Everyone, stay strong.
I was worried there for a second. I genuinely was worried, but I'm pretty sure if we just brute force this, we'll manage to get through. And let's keep going. In fact, yeah, screw it. Since Pain is only attacking, what do you guys think? Should we put her onto Berserker? Don't die now, Machina Panzer. Let's put her onto Berserker. So she's going to go through that gate, that yellow gate as well while she does it. And that's going to buff her up. We'll get a cool animation as well. I don't believe I've seen it yet. Or we might have already seen that animation. By the way, there's an interesting thing in X2 with animations like that where you can deliberately use fiends with long animations to stall stuff out to give your girls extra turns. So, and we're just going to use Berserk. We're going to buff the crap out of her strength and Berserker, which will buff it even further, and just let her auto-attack constantly. And how about, as well, if we would go really crazy here, we'll throw a Chocobo Feather at Pain as well, thus giving her haste. Don't you dare kill it, Riku. Don't you dare kill it. I want to see Pain go mental here. Yes, Pain. Good. And now we've lost control of her, but that's fine. Jeez, he's so tanky. This is great. Go, Chocobo Feather. Berserked. Hasted Pain. They might even start getting some combos rolling now as well. Poison Fang's not going to do anything. I mean, even Yuna could start chipping in the damage, but let's play it safe and keep the Curas going. Another Berserker. Oh, man, that chain was not very good. If only we'd unlocked Dispel before this episode, guys, huh? If only. See, it's a very different fight. In the previous game, this was the fight that locked out Overdrives and Magic, I think it was, that we fought on Lake Makalani, if you guys remember. But, like, that element of the battle really isn't a thing if you know what the Watchers are doing. So that's the idea in X2, that the Watchers kind of bring that mechanic back of things being locked out, right? Which really defined that boss battle in the previous game. It was really, really fun. Made it an interesting puzzle. Oh, Berserk actually ran out there. What instincts have we got? Half an enemy's health. That is definitely not going to work on a boss. I can promise you guys that. We'll fire our Aga again. This is a long fight. But knowing what the Watchers do and just dismissing them early on at every possible opportunity, you kind of trivialize the fight. And again, it's kind of one of those interesting things of design, in my opinion, that X2 does, where it's like, okay, how do we... Players that do absolutely everything in the game are going to get a lot stronger. So how do we, like, counterbalance that and create boss fights that also get stronger? So you can use a lot of fractional damage and stuff, but you can also do stuff like the Watcher technique. The players that do everything get lots of encounters, get loads of stuff locked out by the Watchers. They're stronger, but they have harder, you know, circumstance to go against. Pretty cool. Learn Mad Rush, so that means he's dead. And a final Cura to finish off. I think Mad Rush is like Berserk, but for the entire team, by the way. And down he goes. It's quite hard for the Berserker to learn new abilities because they just auto. I've talked about that before. We get the nice big flashy animation.
We're on a roll.
And Sid's been saved. Yay, and I didn't get game over and I don't have to worry. Woo! And we just hit level 40. Nice.
Da he kek draka cho kino would have
We just saved your life, old man.
You're welcome aboard our airship.
Wait, what?
Eskunoka.
Why would you apologize to brother?
Sid and brother have put each other through a lot over the years. Not even Riku knows what caused their final falling out. Still, there's something nice about the whole thing. If only I could have talked like this with my father. Or you, with yours.
Man, we had a lot of opportunities as Titus to talk to our father, and there you go, episode complete. That is not really dependent on anything that happened early on. And finally, okay, what you're going to find is some really cool story here. Look on the transition animation there. Sid is on the deck of the airship. So this is what's kind of cool. We've got brother, Riku, and their father. They're all on board now. And Sid finally gets some story. Sid finally becomes a bit of a thing. And do you remember how, I'm definitely saving now before we do anything else. I also kind of want to talk to the girls. Oh, I also want to show you something else. Do you remember how Buddy only had those extra conversations in the engine room with us when we had a certain % completion? This is what's happening now again with Sid. More bonus scenes on the airship after you do the Thunder Plains. So this is just what we needed, another whiny freeloader. This is kind of funny, actually. Pain, we never find out anything about her family. I think Brother and Buddy are feeling a little uneasy now that Pop's around. Really?
Made up your mind?
Well, Brother definitely doesn't say anything. I haven't decided. Let's go talk to Shinra very quickly. What about your parents, Shinra? Now, here's just something I want to mention. I guess we won't go all the way into the Creature Creator. But Chapter 5 is quite interesting. If you are going for 100% completion on the Creature Creator, which I've now decided not to do. But if you are, what happens is at the start of Chapter 5... if you try and capture fiends from the Thunder Plains, you'll only get fiends from the actual Thunder Plains. But now that we've unlocked that extra cave, right? The Maths Cave, the dreaded Maths Cave we'll go to in a future video. Now, we're actually going to have different fiends come up from the Creature Creator. So that about wraps up the constant cleanup, another electrifying down the Thunder Plains. It's kind of a bonus area, but you get more mobs. So... it makes it a lot harder to get 100% completion on the Creature Creator if you unlock the cave first. So the best way to do it is start Chapter 5, do all the creature capturing you can, then do a full sweep of Chapter 5, unlock all the new dungeons and everything, because that is not the only one. Unlock all of them, then go back and creature capture again, and that's the easiest way to do it. Just thought I'd give you guys that little tip there. Let's actually save here. I'm curious what our % completion is now. Let's see. We have got 90%! Ooh-hoo-hoo! I remember when I first played the game, I got, like, super stuck at 92%, alright? And we visited, like, what is it, 4 places this chapter? Mihen. I can't even remember what I did on my test file so far. What I've done here. Alright, so we saw Sid up, right? Let's go to the deck. An actual reason to be on the deck, guys. Yeah. And because we have such a high % completion as well, that means there's a lot of scenes we can get here. A lot.
Shameful how they gussied this baby up. Their kitchen paint job.
What?
Oh. Just who does he take after anyway?
Sid, what are you talking about? This is so good, guys. I love getting their, like, family relations. What are you talking about, Sid? I like the paint job. I really like the paint job. I don't care if it looks ugly. Sid, we just saved your bacon. So, for what it's worth, the perspective of a regular player who doesn't do very well, they just get Sid on the airship, but you never actually find him. He's not in the cabin. He's nowhere. But if you get a lot, then you get to at least, you know, get these extra scenes. So once you've done that on the deck, calm down. Oh, look, everybody's moved. Everybody's moved. Hey, Fane. Sid can't stand still. No wonder his kids turned out the way that they did. Ricky says, Pop's always running around looking for stuff to grab about. This is exactly the same as the buddy thing. I hate that this is so easily missable.
If we see it, we don't go back to Belvedere.
The backseat driving.
Turkune winkampidran, we sekretne kusendrek.
Oh, it's so good, because remember, obviously, Sid was the guy with the airship in the previous game. What's going on with your ship now, actually, since the whole Isari thing? These two talking? That cantankerous old fart, all he does is complain.
Made up your mind?
Oh, brother's just going to stand over there. You don't need to know Albed to know what Riku's groaning about. I'm guessing Buddy won't say anything either. And again, so now, when we move back down, okay, We're supposed to find Sid somewhere again. I think back up on the deck. But these are scenes that only trigger with different percent thresholds and so on. And I think sometimes if you struggle to unlock the scenes, we might even have to go all the way back down to Spear and come back up. So he's not up here right now. So I may cut. I will find Sid again, guys. Just give me a second. Okay, never mind that. All right, and we've had our fill of Sid so far. So Sid is now in some magical place on the airship. We can never find him, but he still is on board. We'll get more cutscenes soon, but to trigger them, we have to actually we have to talk to Brother and go a little bit deeper into the story and then come back out. So we'll deal with that later. How about we just continue with our tour for now? All right. We'll put Sid into the back of our head. I mean, a good segue here might be to go to Jose. That might be kind of fun. But instead, I'm going to go back to Killiker. It may seem like a really random, odd jump. But Killiker is the next place I want to go to because of that cactar there, which we have mentioned in the series before. So the trouble with New Yevon, the Youth League settled down, but now it looks like other troubles brewing. Killiker, on a file where you do everything, won't be too different. But you're going to see Donna gets a lot more involved in some of the events. And we're going to have a proper exploration of the town as well as cash in a couple of cool side quests. Alright, so first of all, business to attend to. We got our chests, one over here. Last time we'll be getting this, guys. Who remembers the episode where we started here and I was playing Final Fantasy 13 music? That boss music? Oh my god, it's so good. The olden days. What can I say? Alright, and everybody's got balloons, so we can actually talk to them. These balloons are sent from the temple. Look how many she's got. No fair. What does this lady say? I sent off balloons singing your song the whole time. Actually, something kind of interesting. You can, in theory, get an airship destination list with every single place in Chapter 5 as a hotspot by coming here to Killiker, matchmaking or publicizing to people here to get the Calmlands hotspot triggered without actually finishing the Killiker one. Does that make sense? But yeah. Generally, all the dialogue here, everybody's happy. They're having fun. They're enjoying themselves. A couple of scenes are going to be the same. I'll cut those out, but we'll see where things are a little bit different. Of course, the barricade is up there. People are going to want to bust through.
But without orders, I can't let you pass.
My.
Ah, see? Donna gets involved. Hey, Donna. We don't have to do some weird pose to get through the gate, right? Is she going to take control? Oh my god, everyone's looking at her.
Some boys don't know how to behave. Haven't you noticed you're the only ones still nitpicking over party politics? New Yevon this, Youth League that. It's called a complex. Get over it.
Wow.
Weren't you listening to the song?
Oh, yes, Riku, we get it. Yes, Riku. We get it. She gets it.
Now let them through.
But without the order...
I just gave you an order.
Right away.
She was the summoner. Right away. I love how pathetic he sounds when he says that. Yeah, we get to go through. Good job, Donna, with your crazy thong that I can't stop looking at. And once again, the little boy is going to try and be with his sister.
Let's check it out.
And last time we saw Donna turn around and walk away, you see something a little bit similar this time. So she's there. She looks at us. And then I think the only slight difference there is it cuts ever so slightly sooner. I'm really not sure. But this time, instead, before we go north, okay, I'm actually going to come down here to this tree, and we're going to jump up here. I'm pretty sure we showed this before. I'm pretty sure. But by climbing up, in Chapter 1, I think we showed this off. By climbing up here, and because we did everything in a certain order, check it out! First of all, we get a chest for Chapter 5, and I think this is pretty good. This is the Arcane Lore. Now, I think this is our first lore items, of the lore items. Lore items are very similar to the garment grids we're currently wearing, in that what they do is they allow you to use other classes' abilities without having to be on those classes, okay? So Arcane Lore is the one for the Dark Knight. So now, in theory, this is something I talked about already, actually. Pain is on Pride of the Sword. She gets warrior skills. I could change the champion belt for Arcane Lore, okay? And now she is a berserker with access to Dark Knight abilities and warrior abilities. Yeah? So you can see, but they're only, for example, Arcana abilities. She doesn't get Cheiron or anything like that. She still has to be a proper Dark Knight. Anyway, it's not necessarily a good idea. It's just a cool thing that you could do. And we're going to start getting a lot of laws in Chapter 5. But also... Chapaya! Chiappa! Welcome! Cool. Who's ready to lose again against one of these green little bastards. Oh, God. There's these guys. It makes me think of Blaster. Everything's coming up, cactuars. Little Chapaya and his forest friends, flanked by fluffy fiends and a faster than a flying fan. Let's shoot him. The cactuar is on. Ready? 1, 2. Yes! Oh, I'm doing good. Oh! God, I missed. He only has 6 health. We might get this, guys. Hold on. I really want this. We've got 20 ammo. Ready? We dodge the counter. It's fine. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me, Mr. Chimera. It's so hard. I got to click so fast. Oh, my God. He's so evasive. The RNG is unreal. All right, we got another hit. Oh, this is crazy. How am I supposed to do this? Oh. Oh, no. Okay, 9 hits, 5 health. Okay, this is not good. Oh, my God, 4 health? Oh, don't dodge. 3 health? 2 health? Oh, my God. 1 health? Oh, here we go. This is it. Oh, he evaded. Yes, we got him. I can't believe it with the last bullet. Or the second to last bullet. Oh, God. We actually got one. Yeah, you damn right we won. Oh. Oh, my God. There is literally no reward for that, but I feel so good right now. Take it back to the Cactuar Nation. His mother's very worried. All right, we'll do that. We will. Don't worry about that. But yeah, so this is why I wanted to do Killiker a bit earlier. A bit of an earlier jump just because of the Cactuar. Oh, amazing. And I think that's such a cool place to have a Cactuar as well. You know, he's so pretty. He's so awesome. All right, cool. Maybe in all that time that we were having that little gunfight there with Cactuar, maybe Donna's changed her mind. I mean, given all the Comsphere conversations, all that Skyping. Surely, right? Donna? Let's move on. Basically, from here, the entire cutscene is different now. Everyone on the steps. And see, look, Bartello's coming down the stairs already. Hey, Bartello. You all right?
Donna!
He already shouts her name.
Well, it seems to me you have forgotten who it is you are supposed to be guarding. I ought to fire you for just up and leaving me the way you
Donna!
did. Don't interrupt. I've been practicing these lines for days, so be quiet and let me finish.
We did see her practicing them. We did. Oh, they're all laughing. Oh.
Donna, please forgive me. I'll apologize as much as you want. Don't say I can't be your guardian anymore. I'll never leave your side again.
Oh.
That's so sweet.
Shut up.
I do like Donna sometimes.
You're making such a scene. How humiliating. Don't think that you're off the hook for embarrassing me like this. You'll be making this up to me for the rest of your life.
Donna!
Yay, Donna.
Bartello, we're leaving.
Oh. I love, he sounds so pleasured by her saying that. He's like, yes!
It's so pretty.
I got to hear her catchphrase again. Oh, God. So ridiculous. I like it in a lot of ways because it's like, we like Donna now more, but she's still the same character.
Hey, what's with all the balloons?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the balloons, buddy. She's still the same character.
Gold Wings, welcome back.
She's still mean and stuff. It's just we get who she is.
Party!
Oh, God. Brother. Yeah, Riku, you're right. He killed it. He killed the mood. He killed it totally. Oh, do you see? You get the episode complete. Do you see how good it feels to get the episode complete? Oh, my God. You scored Tricks of the Trade garment grids. Oh, yes. And that's a cool garment grid as well. A really, really interesting design on it. YSLS0 after we found a tag on another creature that activated some Machina in Zanarkand, which we tracked down. So the analysis on this, just like the previous fiend, has also failed. Countdown 3. Shinra analysis. An unmarked Machina found in the Zanarkand ruins. A machine soldier developed 1,000 years ago by the Zanarkand army during the Machina War. Clearly made from cutting-edge technology of the time. These protection systems are coming online. Better make this quick. Countdown 2. Shinra analysis. I dragged out the target information. I figured out its objectives. It's destroy Bavel's fiend soldiers. I knew the activation had something to do with those fiends that escaped the arena. It picked up the emergency signal from the arena and started up. It's looking for escaped fiends, just like it was doing 1,000 years ago. Wow. Countdown 1. Shinra analysis. We're running out of time. It's sending signals to Machina all over Spira in order to search for the former fiend soldiers of Bavel. This can't be good. Uh-oh. Well, story episode complete. Let's release him and see what happens. Begin countdown 0. Oh, right in the countdown. This is really cool. Oh my god, he's destroying Shinra's air base. Okay. That seemed very effective. Is this like this message will self-destruct, or is this just a failed plan because it's so odd? Shinra just wanted it over. It broke. It broke. There you go. That's the Shinra voice. This Machina trooper was transmitting data to machines all across Spira, though. The objective of the machines is to neutralize the fiend soldiers of what used to be Bavel. As we have already determined. But thank you. Sometimes these cutscenes, they like tell you information you already know. Macon said the Machina War of 1,000 years ago. It is often a small incident that begins a great war. Or so it is told. Hey Macon, how's it going? Machines, once banned in Spira, can be found anywhere in modern times. So many machines for so many people. If these machines ever go out of control, the trust established between humans and machines after the eternal calm will evaporate. Distrust will be widespread, and for some humans may seek something I'd never read it in time. Another Machina War? The tragedy that took place 1,000 years ago must not be repeated. Shinra, the rest is up to you. Where did you come from? Why are you on the airship? I fight to dispense spirit too, you know. Okay, I'm a little kid and I'm doing the weird going pulse. Oh my god. Oh, we're summoning machines. Alright. Shinra's command has been input. Command code, capture Machina Panzer. Start mission. And now the Machina Panzer is actually a great fiend that I'm very much looking forward to capturing for us. Will be very useful. So this story is not over. Mission time. Capture Machina Panzer. Machina Panzers have been acquiring and processing military intel since the Machina War of 1,000 years ago. We have to capture one in order to analyze machine data and find out why they are out of control. So check it out. How cool is this? It's like a proper mission through the creature capture. It's one of the more unique things we will see. So, where do we find one, you might be wondering?